to There's That
On That
Yay!
with Tada and Tassa.
Woo!
Today we are going to talk about TV shows we watch,
Yeah,
some of them, because we watch a lot of TV shows.
a lot. At this point, I keep thinking to myself, okay, what are the shows that I have been watching? Because I literally could not keep any scores.
I'm currently watching 15 shows.
Really?
Ya, hari ini gue mau ngomongin Crashing, Catastrophe, and Designated Survivor. And Tada is going to talk about...
And I'm going to talk about Mom, The Leftovers, and Sense8.
Yeah, but first we're going to talk about Feud, which ended like 2 days ago.
Yeah, 2 days
Yeah.
ago. Yeah, I
So-
just watched the whole thing last night though.
Ya, gue cuman baru kemarin nonton finalenya. And how do you feel about it? Do you like it?
I thought it was really good, but then again, I thought that it was too hopeful.
Mm-hmm.
It was too apa ya? It was too imaginative,
Oh ya.
yeah. And also it apa ya? The ending kind of sugarcoats the relationship gitu loh. Because the ending they talk about like I hope we could be friends and everything. Well, they did, but it didn't kayak it apa ya? Kayak it doesn't just happen like that gitu loh.
Yeah.
And I don't think that it really worked as a if kan kalau misalnya if you want to talk about Feud kan berarti kan kayak ibaratnya biopik kan ini.
Yeah.
Ibaratnya biopik kan. Berarti dan apa ya? You have to leave the inaccuracies as little as possible. Tapi for me the end kayak kalau misalnya if this show is fiction, I would say this is a freaking good finale.
Yeah, me too. Kayak the thing about one note about the ending, kayak the endingnya tuh beneran kontras banget, soalnya langsung candy colored, sedangkan sebelumnya
Yes.
agak suram, agak dark gitu kan color palette-nya. Jadi that's too much. Terus the thing about biopic is that gue jadi constantly fact checking
Yes.
gitu loh. Jadi is this true? Kayak did this actually happen?
Yeah.
Karena we know how extra Ryan Murphy is.
Yeah.
Jadi ya gue jadi
Glee.
constantly fact checking aja gitu karena it's impossible. Kayak ada beberapa hal yang kayak nggak mungkin banget kejadian kayak gini, termasuk endingnya. Terus yang the sequence soal John Crawford, dia ngelihat ada Hedda, ada
Yeah.
Jack, ada Betty di itunya. Is that really kayak how she went down?
But then again kayak after that I kind of read and watched videos of Joan Crawford and her downfall was quite ugly gitu loh.
Yeah, me too. Dan kalau misalnya gue waktu itu kita sempat ngomongin ini like 4 or 5 episodes in,
Yeah.
and we have problems with its misogynistic views. Dan ya pokoknya di awal-awal setelah
The first
setelah
half
gue,
was let down.
it's very very problematic karena apalagi the way they portrayed Betty and Joan as both bad mothers. Dan maybe it's true to some extent karena ada account dari anak-anaknya. Cuman
Yeah, but then again
gimana ya? It's very
kayak why does it need to be emphasized in that way gitu loh.
dan gak ada redeeming quality-nya gitu
Iya.
loh, maksud gue.
Kayak okay, you showed that they're bad mothers, now show them that there are more than that gitu loh.
Dan menurut gue di sini tuh ambitionnya bukan diportray as ambition, cuman jadi lebih ke desperation, which I think is very apa ya, disturbing aja gitu.
Iya, disturbing because first of all they're screen legends, and second of all maybe we're having a hard time. We're finding a hard time believing that they cannot be that desperate. But when you look back at old Hollywood films and how they've been treating the women.
Ya, me too. Cuman the problem is that kayak di show ini ditunjukinnya aftermath setelah mereka kayak gitu aja. Cuman mereka nggak nge-criticize Hollywood enough
Yeah.
for what it did to
Yeah.
both of these actresses gitu loh. Jadi
Kayak
mereka
it still sugarcoats Hollywood for
iya, masih kelihatan baik-baik gitu loh. Kesannya kayak merekanya udah gila dari sananya terus jadi kayak gini, padahal No, dan kayak ada beberapa adegan yang beneran nunjukin Joan Crawford as this very very vain dan selfish
Yes.
woman. Padahal maksudnya dia beneran she hustled like a motherfucker. Yang beneran dia kerja keras banget sampai dia ada di tempat dia sekarang, dan setelah dia kontribusi segitu besar ke the cinema industry pun tetap diperlakukan seperti itu.
Iya.
Dan the fact that whatever happened to Baby Jen sold a lot of tickets juga nggak ngebantu karirnya. Maksudnya it's a very difficult industry for women, dan malah fokusnya tuh bukan ke situnya gitu. Karena menurut gue ya kalau misalnya lo mau ngomongin ini, lo nggak bisa ngelepasin feud mereka dari situ gitu loh. Dan juga mereka nggak Ryan Murphy kayak kurang respect sama si Whatever Happened to Baby Jane itself. Ini kayak gue bermasalah dengan ini dari awal, karena di sini Whatever Happened to Baby Jane cuman dilihat dan digunain sebagai like a medium for these women to hurt each other, tapi bukan sebagai sesuatu yang mereka beneran menumpahkan bakat dan I don't know their abilities dan segala macam yang mereka ke situ gitu loh. Padahal kayak mereka juga ngerasa kalau misalnya ini tuh kayak salah satu cara pembuktian mereka kalau misalnya mereka tuh masih
they can still do it gitu.
Iya gitu. Cuman di sini literally cuma jadi tool untuk bikin mereka berantem doang, which I hate.
I get it that Ryan Murphy is Team Betty all the way.
Yeah.
Which is why this series is very biased for me. Well, I am Team Betty, but I love Joan Crawford. I mean, every time I watched her in The Women and Possessed, I haven't watched Mildred Pierce yet, but I'm sure she's great in it. But still, kayak apa sih and then Ryan Murphy tried to redeem Joan Crawford as she just wants to work hard, she just wants to this. But then again, she got the Joan Crawford character in the Feud got painted as a very bitter woman gitu loh.
Iya. Then
I don't know, I just don't get it. And after all, still even though I love Feud, like I really like Feud, the finale is really good for me. I still have problems with that ending, even though I really like it because I think it's hopeful because I get to be reintroduced with the Feud and old Hollywood again. But still, karena kalau misalnya lo nonton interview Bette Davis setelah Joan Crawford meninggal, it's cruel.
Oh iya.
Jadi I think 1987 or 86 pokoknya Bette Davis itu meninggal 1987. She said that she really wants the Oscar. She really wanted it so bad. Because she said as an Aries, she felt that she needs to be the first. Then she told the interviewer about how Joan Crawford lobbied any person who wants to go against her.
Yeah. And
she said that and then Betty said this, imagine if I won, the tickets would sell more and it would be a really big box office. Joan wasn't really that smart in that thing. And then the scene where Betty got asked by a reporter about her reaction to Joan was cruel. My mother said, don't talk about the dead. Only talk good about the dead. Joan Crawford is dead. Good.
Iya, itu ada kan dia.
And also in the Oscar, I still think that Joan was really bitchy to Betty, but tapi nggak ada di Feud. Jadi tuh sebenarnya when the name Anna Bancroft got called, John tapped Betty's shoulder and said, I'm sorry, excuse me, I have an Oscar to accept. I mean, their relationship was not as
gak sesweet itu lah ya.
Well, they're really professional. They admire each other, but there's something.
But on a personal level, they hated each other.
They hated each other. Betty wants Joan's beauty. Joan wants
Betty's
talent because Betty's. And then Catherine Zeta-Jones pernah di interview kan with the whole cast of Feud, and she said that she met with his father-in-law Kirk Douglas, who lived in the same era as these actresses.
Yeah.
And when Catherine Zeta-Jones said that she's playing Olivia de Havilland, Kirk Douglas said, "Oh, Olivia," just like that. And when she said that Jessica Lange is playing Joan Crawford, Kirk Douglas said, "Joan was out of her fucking mind." And when she said that Susan Sarandon is playing Betty Davis, she said, "Ooh, Betty's a broad. She's the biggest broad I've ever seen. She did it everything. She did everything first." So I think that, I don't know, with this ability, with this knowledge, I think Ryan Murphy she could dive in more gitu. And also
Yeah, this is the thing tentang gak terlalu banyak women behind the cameras juga sih, karena ya menurut gue aktor-aktornya juga does not have gak terlalu banyak punya creative control about how these characters are portrayed, apalagi karakternya beneran based on real people.
And also, I'm sorry, but as much as I love Catherine Zeta-Jones, she was horribly miscast as Olivia de Havilland.
Enggak banget.
Olivia de Havilland does not look like that
At all.
She looks like Betty.
Lemau,
gitu.
yeah.
Kayak apa ya? Round face and apa sih namanya? And very big eyes, you know, like very blunt eyes gitu. Jadi buat gue kayak she was horribly miscast.
Nggak tahu sih, menurut gue kayak this show just hit all the wrong notes gitu.
Yeah.
I don't know, kayak
sometimes kayak
I don't know.
Apa ya? For me, I think Ryan Murphy is like Nicole Kidman. When they're bad, but when it's good, it's really good. You know, jadi kayak dinamikanya beda aja gitu loh intinya.
Yeah, pokoknya it's a no for me. Gue nonton dari awal sampai akhir, but it's a no for me.
For me, ya 6 lah. But then again, I love the accuracy of portraying old Hollywood sih.
Okay.
Kayak the films and the Oscars and everything, maybe because again,
you have a soft spot.
Lemau. Okay, so yeah, I think. Yeah.
And then we're going to do a speed round.
Yes.
Siapa yang mau mulai duluan?
Okay. Mau sweet?
Lo aja.
Okay, so first I want to talk about
Mom.
Okay, I love Mom so much.
I love Mom too.
TV series called Mom. It stars Allison Janney and Anna Faris. Allison Janney,
created by Chuck Lorre.
Yeah, and Gemma Baker, I think. Yeah, Allison Janney got her big break in The West Wing, and Anna Faris got her big break from Scary Movie. What I love about this show is that it portrays motherhood in all the wrong way.
Yeah.
All the wrong, exaggerated way, but then again, it works. It really works. And then,
so they both are alcoholics.
Yeah.
Dan recovering alcoholics. And ya udah hilarity and shoes gitu. Soalnya banyak banget masalahnya dari situ.
Yeah, but then again, I really like the dynamicality of the dynamicality is not even a word. The dynamics of these two characters. Because no matter how they hate each other and no matter how love each other and everything, there's still deep down an anger. Yeah. Especially from the Anna Faris character.
Christy.
Yeah, Christy. In which I really love how her portray it. Yeah. Is that she plays it like really kooky and just, you know, and just like desperate. And also I think Anna Faris and I think Christy and me has the same taste in men. Joe Manganiello and Chris Pratt. I mean,
ada Justin Long sih, kayak I love Justin Long.
Yeah, but still for me kayak Joe Manganiello and Chris Pratt.
Oh my god! Yeah.
You remember? And you know how Christy was like, she literally just melted on the floor. I really love that character. And I really love the show because the show is...
Karena sebenarnya topiknya tuh they're so very heavy, kayak alcoholism, death in the family,
grief,
cheating, relationship problemsnya banyak, parenting problemsnya banyak, relationships antar ceweknya juga menurut gue lumayan.
In which I think it's amazing. I just love it. You guys should check it out. I think it's only been 4 seasons. Yeah. So you guys have a lot to catch up. But then again, you know, you'll just watch it and then you're gonna watch it again and watch it again. I mean, like that's the That's how binge watching works.
Yeah.
Because the episode is just like 18 to 21 minutes long. So there's just
Low commitment sih.
yeah.
Catastrophe. Created by Rob Delaney and Sharon Horgan, starring Rob Delaney and Sharon Horgan. Two people in their late 30s have a week-long one-night stand.
Yeah.
Nggak one night, jadi kayak week-long stand. Terus Sharon gets pregnant and they decided to keep the baby and start a family. Kayak kebayang gak sih mereka cuman tahu each other for a week and then they decided to get married and start a family. Dan menurutku topiknya juga di sini lumayan heavy, kayak tentang cheating, alcoholism, mirip Mom. Cuman menurut gue ini lebih mirip kayak You're the Worst but with alcoholism. Kayak kalau misalnya You're the Worst is about mental illness, kalau ini alcoholism and I don't know, problems with people in their early 40s gitu loh, yang menurut gue masih jarang dibahas. Dan gue gak tahu lagi kayak komedi soal people in their early 40s lain Togetherness dan ini.
Casual sih ada.
Casual, not interested.
Casual is okay, just okay. I just like Michaela Watkins.
Terus mereka juga sangat beda because she's Irish and he's American. Dan gitu, she's very brash, very crass, very intense and curses a lot dan very funny. Kalau Robnya lebih laid back dan lebih
very American,
shameless and very American. Terus ya udah, they just started to grow on each other tapi not without problems. Kayak gimana mereka try to come together as parents karena ya it was unexpected. Terus gimana Rob pindah ke London dan nyari pekerjaan baru. Terus the thing about their relationship with each other's parents.
Yeah.
Terus yang jadi ibunya Rob tuh Carrie Fisher.
Oh yeah. I
Terus,
think I saw an episode.
Udah gitu, the one detail that I really like about Catastrophe is that when one character says something funny, the other characters laugh with them. Jarang banget loh kayak gitu.
Oh, yeah?
Kayak maksud gue kayak ketika karakter di sebuah TV show nge-acknowledge that the thing that the other person says is funny, itu menurut gue jarang.
Yeah.
Jadi beneran ketawa bareng gitu karena it's funny.
Oh.
So that's Catastrophe.
Yeah. And next, for me, the show that I really encourage you guys to watch so much is The Leftovers.
Gue baru nonton satu episode. So.
Yeah. And it's bleak as fuck, right?
Right. That's why
I love it so much. Okay. The premise of this show is kind of religious in a way. So there's a rapture happened in October 14th. And I think about 10% of the world's population is gone. I think either 10% or 1.4. I kind of forgot. But then again, jadi kayak people just disappear out of nowhere. And what I like about this show is that how they handle the grief. Because it's a very strange situation. It's a very strange occurrence. And how they cannot get over the fact that their friends, their families, all of it, they're gone. They're just gone. And then what I like about this show is that there's a cult in this show called the Guilty Remnant. They wear white, they never speak, and they smoke cigarettes a lot. It's
same.
It's like they're just hanging at the road, just like smoking, looking at people.
Yeah.
And then, the first season was bleak as fuck, but I love it. And the second season, the protagonist of this show is Justin Theroux as Kevin, Carrie Coon as Nora Durst, and then there's Nora's brother, and then Kevin's father, and everything, and they're all born into one. And Kevin also has an ex-wife who turned into one of the guilty remnants. So there's that complex relationship between each other and with his kids as well. What I like to really applaud about this show is that how they handle grief first, and the second, their storytelling, because it's adapted from a novel. It's adapted from a novel, and the first season basically covers the whole novel. And then how they can emulate that and adapt that into season 2 is just amazing. So there's this character that I really love. Her name is Nora Durst, portrayed by Carrie Coon. If you watch Gone Girl, Carrie Coon is the Ben Affleck's twin sister. Yeah, and she just blew everyone away. Is that the reason that they have a second season after all was because that Damon Lindelof, who created the show, and Tom Perrotta, who wrote the novel, they saw Carrie Coon act, and they thought like, wow, she needs more material, and so they revitalized this whole arc of Nora, and makes it even more a painful subjects in which only her can act on it. And it's just beautiful how they created it. It's just one of the best shows I've ever seen.
Okay.
I think it's in my top 5.
Wow.
Yeah, and now is and now Leftovers is having their third and final season. The season 3 is where it all ended. What I like about it is because the tagline of the show is really desperate in a way for me. The first season was acknowledge us or something like that. Second season, we're still here, and the third season is like, please save us. So it's like it's that they're gonna be a whole other shit. And then when I think about it, when I watch the show, I think this Kevin character is like a it's like a manifestation of Jesus. I think so, and that just like creeps me out in a good way. And also Justin Theroux is naked a lot in this series, so yeah, you have that to look forward to.
Udah.
Yeah.
Okay, my next one is Crashing, created by Pete Holmes, produced by Jada Patel, starring Pete Holmes. If you like the genre comics playing fictionalized versions of themselves, I think
Yeah,
you'll like this one.
Like what?
Louis.
The what?
Louis.
Louis.
Yeah.
The one with Maria Bamford.
Yeah, Lady Dynamite. So, okay, the premise of this show is a struggling comic whose wife left him for an art teacher. So, comedy is always about struggle. Dan di sini the struggle is always personal. Jadi di sini dia struggling with his place in the comedy world and his place in the world in general, karena dia tuh he married his high school sweetheart. Jadi she was the only person he's ever been with, dan his relationship with her is the only relationship that he's ever known. Dan ketika itu semua hancur, he's just trying to find his place, find what he wants in a relationship. Dan sedangkan dia is a struggling comic yang dia belum established, padahal sebenarnya Pete Holmes in real life is pretty established. Terus I don't know, kayak he's trying to find a place in comedy, dimana the comedy world is always portrayed as boozy, people use drugs, sedangkan dia sendiri personanya is a good Christian boy, capital G, capital C, capital B, dan humornya tuh selalu harmless. Dan it's very refreshing to me to see someone yang kayak a nice guy as a comic gitu, karena I'm very very tired of comics like Jerry Seinfeld, Louis C.K., Bill Burr, Jimmy Carr being praised as unapologetic when unapologetic is just a code word for anti-political correctness. Jadi menurut gue humornya Pete Holmes is something new to me, yang something fresh yang kayak he's nice, he's sweet, dan the relationships yang ada di show ini are portrayed in a very sensitive and delicate and also very funny. Dan I respond to those kinds of things. Kayak menurut gue ini similar sama HBO shows yang lain kayak Insecure or Togetherness. So I really like that. And I think I give too much credit to Pete Holmes, soalnya I don't know, he's just like a silly fun boy yang very goofy looking. Dan he prides himself on being an easy laugh, dan gue juga kayak I laugh at everything, and he does not like fantasy shows like Game of Thrones. So jadi gue kayak oh my god, Pete Holmes, I think we're soulmates. Terus gue ya udah, jadi gue suka banget. Terus di show ini juga banyak banget like comedy heavyweights kayak TJ Miller, Sarah Silverman, Artie Lang, Aparna Nancherla, dan mereka semua inserting their own comedy styles into the show. Jadi misalnya ketika sama Sarah Silverman mereka kayak ngomongin weed or something, sama Artie Lang yang ngomongin kayak his jail time and drug use, sama TJ Miller, you know how TJ Miller is. Jadi I don't know, I really love this one. So yeah, I think everyone should watch it karena gak demanding juga gitu.
Okay.
That's crashing.
And my third recommendation and last recommendation is Sense8, created by the Wachowski sisters and okay, let's see if I pronounce it right. J. Michael Straczynski. Yeah. So it's a science fiction drama in which 8 people from around the world they interconnected to each other, and how these 8 strangers from different parts of the world they become connected into one, and they try to help each other with the help of their sisters and brothers. And what I like about it, even though the thing that I hate the most is that the story focuses on these 2 white people, and you know how, and their heteronormative pairings and everything. I still the thing that I like most about Sense8 is the other characters other than that. I like Lito, this gay telenovela star, and he always serves as the comedic relief of the series, because the series itself is like very intellectually challenging, in a way. And also I really like this character called Nomi, I think, if I'm not mistaken, played by this transgender actress that I really like so much, and I wish that she would be in more films and TV series. And Duna Bay, my baby, my Korean baby, she's just so cute.
Siapa?
Duna Bay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ada Alfonso Herrera. My love.
Which one is Alfonso Herrera?
I don't know. I know he's in it. Cuman gue lupa jadi apa.
Oh, I think Lito's boyfriend, maybe. Yeah, and I like this show because I don't know. I just like anything low key sci-fi. Which is why
science fiction.
Sci-fi. Sci-fi, which is why I really like, because this, although this still is intellectually challenging, but it's also it focuses much more about humanism, about humanity and everything. I mean, I know you guys think that maybe that's bullshit or anything, but I just believe in kindness, y'all. Despite how much I'm saying bitch and everything else. Yeah, and also the second season starts next week after it got suspended, after it got postponed so many times. And there's this character that got replaced by another actor because the actor apparently is homophobic.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the Cafius guy, the guy from the Africa, I think. Yeah. So I really recommend you guys to watch it, because I don't know, there's just something about helping each other, you know, Lady Gaga Born This Way kind of bullshit that just makes me feel like, oh, yeah, I really love it. I really like it so much, you know. And if you guys like kind of like The Matrix, any films from the Wachowski sisters, I command you to watch this series. So, yeah.
My last recommendation. Okay, ini kayaknya bukan recommendation, I just want to talk about it.
Yeah.
It's The Bonkers Designated Survivor. Jadi ceritanya lagi State of the Union, terus ada capital bombing, dan Designated Survivor-nya is HUD, Housing and Urban Development Secretary. Kalau sekarang itu Ben Carson. So ya, jadi ceritanya semua orang di pemerintahan mati, dan si orang inilah yang harus jadi presiden. Oh my god, it's so bonkers. Kayak gue suka banget karena it doesn't claim to be the smartest political thriller on TV. It doesn't claim to be the most important political drama in TV right now. Cuman it just has fun with what it has. Dan yang main di sini ada Kiefer Sutherland, Italia Ricci, Kalpan, Maggie Q, and siapa lagi ya? Lupa. The only reason I started watching this is because of Kalpan. Like, listen, he is theoretically the perfect man for me. Okay, first of all, he's on Twitter a lot. Terus, I don't know, okay, I love him so much because he's politically conscious and actively involved in politics because he actually left his job at House to work at White House in 2007-ish. Terus, from his interviews, he seems really funny and sweet and charming. Dan yang naturally funny, bukan yang I got jokes. Cuman kayak beneran funny yang conversational gitu loh. So, and he is so fine. I think brown men are the finest, kayak in general. Terus gue jadi mau
Designated Survivor.
Okay, I don't know, dan tapi ini kadang-kadang ini malah jadi guilty pleasure gue soalnya everyone is terlalu idealis yang nggak mungkin banget, kayak idealis borderline stupid. Kayak misalnya si presidennya tuh nge-compromise ongoing FBI investigation atas nama free speech. Jadi kayak misalnya kalau misalnya udah ada jurnalis yang mulai nyium-nyium bau investigasi FBI gitu kan sebenarnya nggak boleh. Maksudnya itu akan nge-compromise investigasinya gitu, apalagi ketika masih berjalan. Cuman dia ya udah biarin aja, he's just doing his job. No, you fucking, it's so bonkers aja gitu loh, kayak konspirasinya ada, terus kayak ini antara House of Cards, Homeland, sama I don't know, kayak it's so bonkers aja dan gue suka soalnya.
Is that a comedy though?
No, it's political thriller. Cuman kita bonkers, soalnya se-absurd itu. Cuman it knows it's bonkers. Jadi gue masih bisa menikmati itu loh daripada kayak pengennya serius tapi terlalu bonkers kayak House of Cards. I think itu udah borderline apa sih gitu loh. Jadi kayak I can't take it seriously. Sedangkan ini tahu that we can take this seriously, dan ada banyak paralel yang terlalu on the nose gitu. Kayak ada this really competent journalist dari majalah Teen Mode. Shout out to Teen Folk. Terus dan ada kayak pemilihan Supreme Court Justice yang diblok sama Republikan. Which is kayak kemarin Merrick Garland kan pilihannya Obama diblok. Terus soal gun control. Ya, we get it. Kayak udahlah guys. Lucu sih. Tapi cuma jatuhnya jadi lucu dan ini guilty pleasure gue jatuhnya.
Oh iya?
Iya, sumpah. Terus gak tahu.
My guilty pleasure is
ini. Terus ya udah, gue yang tadinya nonton sama untuk Kalpen doang, jadi invested. Oh shit, dan ada 22 episode dan sekarang baru 18 episode. So we have 4 episodes to go. And yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Is it 30 minutes or an hour?
An hour.
An hour, wow.
I'm not going to say it's good, cuman it's very, very entertaining aja to me. So that is all. Yay!
Make sure to watch our recommendations because our recommendations are the bomb.
Yay! We can keep it under 40 minutes.
Yay!
That's all from us. See you on the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.